dope. I did start off my day checking the news before I traded, but for documentation purposes, not really too much happened um, between the news and the market. I'm gonna cut out the part where I read this, and I'll end up doing a video in the future about like what these different folders mean and what we're looking at. So we're gonna jump ahead to me marking up the charts. 38 Studios. I came all the way back to the daily time frame because I remember this line that I drew right here. I drew it as support. It was resistance here. 1, 2, hit 3. I mean, it was like playing as resistance, and then it would turn into support here, here, and I figured once this closed over, that it would be going up. And I also remember, I figured once this closed over, it would be shooting up, so I figured we would retrace back to this line here I drew, touching 1, 2, 3 touches. This was the third touch, so this is where it really took off anyway. But having a touch here, and come back and trade on this side. And yesterday, the first, when I traded, I was long and going buy orders all day, profit. This day, I was also doing buy orders, but it was a red candle. So I noticed, and with me buying on this day, and we'll get into it, you'll see later that I bought into this day also, and they were both red candles. So when I approach the market, and if it's red, I'm gonna look for sales, which I probably should be doing anyway. And then with this green, I'm gonna look for buys. So like the market is red, and it was obviously showing downtrends. Now just looking at this, it looks like this created a lower low, a higher low. Like it's coming back up. It still probably is. I didn't look at it today, but today's actually the third where I'm recording this. So it just it may be a green candle, or we came down lower than this price here. I just wanted to come back and touch on the fact that I shorted today. I went long today, red candle. I went long yesterday, green candle. and profits. I went short. I went long this day. Red candle, loss. So when I go against the grain, that's when I make losses, and when I insert myself into the flow, that's when I make profits. Keep that in mind. Interesting. But we was down here before, so I don't think I see it now. If that's the case. This was that daily line, that daily level. What I thought was our new support. This level right here was a daily level, what I thought turned into our support. So my bias was for price to eventually come back and trade above here. So I was bullish when it appeared that it was already a nice strong downtrend. We're consolidating down here. My commandments, man, changed the name. Something I gotta live by, man. Focus on the process of the trade and not the money. I'm never gonna rush into a trade. I'm gonna read from my psych journal every day. And I have to always have a good reason for entering a trade as far as my confluences and confirmations. Pause right here to let y'all know that I'm skipping. I ain't gonna skip this part, but this will be 2x speed. This is me going over my commandments for the day. Just reiterating what steps I'm gonna take. I still kind of want to get in this area, but I don't want to be the first to the party. So for each commandment I break, I owe myself 100 push-ups. And by following all my commandments, the day will be considered a success. Treat trading like a business and document the process. I like how it's reacting here, but I wanted to, yeah, I'm getting in. It closed under, close under, well, I'll just take this to 124.03. Also, I want to finish my commandments before I start charting and looking at the chart. And before I enter a trade, as you see I'm in a trade here, this was literally like right after I got done like reading my commandments. And this was me rushing into a trade. Like I literally broke a rule. So I need to ask myself before I get into a trade, is it worth it? Again, the issue with this trade was that I rushed in. Besides me rushing in, it was me trying to get into a buy order. Literally with inside of a downtrend, so I was trying to catch a reversal that wasn't even there, like based off of a bias I created without with me ignoring the signs. Like price was literally down. Me rushing into the wrong side of the trade made no sense. Me being first to the party made no sense, and therefore I got stopped out for 4 ticks. A 4 tick loss.
Order submitted.
Another mistake I made here was being impatient. I seen this candle and I just assumed that price was doing what I wanted to do, and I just thought that I just got in too early right here. Um, yeah, just basically I'm supposed to wait 10 minutes in between trades. My last trade was what I got stopped out around 8:30. So there's no way I should have been back in the trade, regardless of me thinking, oh, this was too early of an entry. So that was my fault. That was obviously my fault. But yeah, I seen the consolidating here. I seen the wick here. I seen this candle bounce off of this and turn green. So my eyes lit up and I'm like, I'm going in. I didn't go in heavy, but I just went in one contract to see what it would do, and went against my rule. No matter how good the trade looks, I gotta stick to my commandments, not rules, commandments. No matter how good it looks, I gotta just stay true to my commandments, stay true to myself, and everything will work out. Then right here, I found myself chasing price. So I didn't even get in where I wanted to get in, which I wanted to get in at the 03. I moved to the 04 because I was not afraid that I was going to miss out on this so good trade. It closed right here, it closed up. It was just looking like it was coming back up. Like it was moving in my direction. So yeah, I hopped in against the grain, and immediately it came down to the price where I actually wanted to get in. Almost immediately after I got filled. Like I have to be patient. So I got stopped out again. Pretty much like I already talked about what this trade was. I got in right after. I talked about why I got in. It still doesn't justify the fact that this is literally somebody dropped a knife from the top of the tallest building in the world, and my hand is just at the bottom of the building trying to catch it. And here's my hand, and the knife just kept going right through my hand. That's all. I just tried to catch a falling knife, man. Instead of moving out the way. And yet again, I got in. Well, I'm attempting to get in for another buy order. With it still showing downside. I guess me with it closing over this 60-minute level. I guess I thought it was gonna hold up right there. But like there's multiple signs. Like we're still creating lower highs and lower lows. Got filled in at 01. This is an area where I usually buy. It looked like we had support here. But like, I'm basically just like I said, this is a sword. Trying to catch a falling knife. This is a sword. Like what? But we got a support, like we going. It's the daily chart still. So yeah, the daily chart still looking like we going up. Well, that was the third, and I want to say the final trade of that session. Stop loss got hit on all three. So I lost 3 in a row, so I stopped trading. And they were all for the same amount, 4 ticks. So for a total of 12 ticks on the day. We watch this film so we can study, so we can learn. And basically I'm gonna throw the recap right here.